Hello, I'm Mike Mercurio. I'm a principal with the law firm Offutt Kerman. Today I'm with my entrepreneurial friend, Tony Lawrence.
Hello, I'm Tony Lawrence, CEO of VOR Technology. We're a cybersecurity provider here in Hanover, Maryland.
We all know that the leader of the company is very, very important, but we also know that the leader can't do it on his own or his own, her own. So your employees, why would somebody work at VOR? Please describe your culture. What is it like? What's the pluses, if there's any minuses?
We're a very unique company. We're very much a family-oriented company, but we also have a bar. You know, no kids are allowed at the bar. We have a pool table. We're taking kind of Google's approach to running a business. Although we are a government contractor, our employees aren't stovepiped to a specific contract. We have employees who've worked on 6 or 7 different contracts while they've been with VOR. We have a very, very good benefits package, great health care. We offer free gas to all our team members, so they don't have to pay for gas to or from work. If our employees come here to headquarters, we pay for their food. So we do a large trip to DEF CON and Black Hat every year. We take the entire company out and we put everyone up in hotels, and we all work together there, and we go to training together. So definitely do a lot of good things. All of our employees receive 5 free cyber training certifications. So we mentioned earlier that we are doing cybersecurity training, so we offer that to our team members as well. So anybody that's working for VOR, even if you're working at the front desk, you have the opportunity to get involved in this new and growing field.
Wow. Sounds like a great place to work. Maybe I'll submit my application. If you need legal counsel or something. Going back to employees, I know you have some key people. You referenced some key folks earlier on. Tell us a little bit about your management team and what they mean to VOR Technology.
Originally, when I first started, so VOR, we've been around for about 5 years. The first 2 years I was running the company basically by myself. I separated from the military, got a small subcontract, hired my friends to work for the company. I was in business for 2 years and we won our first good-sized prime contract. It was roughly $7.5 million. And, contract had great margins. I was swimming in cash. I could have went out and bought 15 Ferraris just like that, no problem. But what I did was I went out and I hired the smartest people I knew, my mentors. And the first person I hired was my Chief Operations Officer, Rudy Hollenbeck. Rudy and I attended several meetings together with business development leads across the contracting environment. And the only individuals that knew anything about NSA, cybersecurity, or intelligence analysis were Rudy and myself. So the meetings would be Rudy and I talking and everyone else listening. And that's kind of how things went. Everyone would learn from us. So as soon as Rudy was available to hire, I snatched him up, as someone with his background. So Rudy was involved with building NSA's first fully functional supercomputer. He has 40 years of experience in government contracting. So he wasn't cheap, but he was definitely worth it. And once he came on board, that launched the company in an entirely different trajectory. We grew overnight, and we started winning prime contracts more often. So he was my first major strategic hire. My second was my mentor, Rodney Bowie. So when I started VOR, Rodney ran a large cybersecurity division of telecommunication systems, which was recently acquired by Comtech. So Rodney ran all their cyber operations, roughly 300 people in his division. He gave me my second personal contract. He gave me my opportunity. So once he gave me the opportunity, Rudy and I took off. Company was going well. And Rodney wanted to go work for a small business. He did not like the large business culture. He wanted to be with an innovative small business. So, we were having lunch one day. I said, "Hey, Rodney, can you come join me?" He said yes. He signed up right then and there. And Rodney graduated from Stanford University. He has multiple degrees. He's responsible for winning NSA's JCAT contract for his former employer, Solvern Innovations. He led NSA's Red Team, Blue Team contract, very, very involved in cyber operations. And by bringing on a CFO within 2 years in business, I kind of got ahead of everyone else. Most people don't bring in a CFO to their, 100 people, 50 people or so. So when I was 20 odd folks, I brought in a CFO, and he was able to project our finances or money we would need months in advance. So we were able to do a good job staying in business, not missing payroll, invoice, and all the administrative things you need to run a successful government contracting company. We were able to do because he was on the team. So Rudy basically brought in the work and Rodney maintained the work. And that's how we grew so fast. So within 4.5 years, now we're about 70 people. We have 4 prime contracts. We have individuals working in 10 different states. So we've really been able to increase our footprint because of our senior leadership.
You referenced that you're in multiple states. I know you're doing some interesting work in Florida. Tell me a little bit about what you're doing in Florida, and I know you have some charitable endeavors as well.
So down in Florida, Tryon is going to be headquartered out of Central Florida, and we're looking at that area because they're not aware of what cybersecurity is in that part of Florida. They're really not involved in any high-tech engineering. So we're working with the Florida Polytechnic Institute. They're kind of Florida's answer to MIT. And we're hiring their graduates to work robotics and to work cybersecurity programs for us. So currently we have 2 interns here. We're looking to hire them full-time. And they also have opportunities to get fully cleared and go work for the National Security Agency, one of our other government partners. So we intend to hire roughly 20 students from the university within the next 2 years. And those individuals will be involved in pretty much anything you can think of when it comes to technology. And they have 2 separate paths they can go. They can go government contracting or they can go commercial. And that's what we're creating for individuals in Central Florida. In addition to that, we have a large division of folks down in Pensacola, Florida, teaching the Joint Cyber Analysis course, the JCAC. We basically run half of that course. Our instructors oversee everything. And that also gives us a foot in for new talent. So if military members go through that course and they're exceptional, and later on they decide to leave the military, we're the first people they come to. So we're really trying to push cybersecurity into other areas where most people aren't aware that it exists.
And I understand you have a scholarship program?
Yes, we do have a scholarship program. So recently we wanted to give an opportunity to disadvantaged individuals in Central Florida to get a full ride through Florida Polytechnic Institute. So if individuals are going through public school and they show promise in engineering or technology, we're paying their full way through college and their food and their dorm. So we're paying everything for 3 individuals right now. So that's our most recent initiative. But we intend to increase the size of that program to 20 students within the next 2 years.